Hey, I'm Andy, we're back with another story mode explained reaction, and this one is The Room, with, I assume, no relation to the Tommy Wiseau movie. And based on the Steam reviews, which I checked, I think a while ago, there was a bit that had references to the movie, but yeah, from what I can tell and what I remember, this is a point and click puzzle game where you're locked in a room, if I remember right. So yeah, no idea what to expect. I guess if you beat the room and unlock it, I guess you go downstairs and meet Tommy Wiseau, for all I know. So yeah, let's see what they got in store for explaining.
Welcome to the room.
Or explaining.
Oh yeah, I mean, lots of rooms, isn't it? Welcome, Warren, to the room. Why don't you tell us something about yourself, big fella?
Oh, it's great in here. I deal in stocks that go in rooms.
Fantastic. So the game begins in a room. In the center of the room is what looks like a large safe, which is also, when you think about it, just a very small room. Now, on top of the safe is a note, and the note says, "You came.
Hey.
I knew your cure."
I knew, I had a feeling there was going to be a reference to The Room, but yeah, that was Tommy Wiseau.
The safe is a note, and the note says, "You came."
Yeah, I was going to read the note, but with the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece. Okay. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. So I guess it's like I guess it's a lens, or I guess it's a puzzle piece to unlock the next section. I don't know.
I knew your curiosity would get the better of you.
Aww.
I have predicted what has come to be. The answers
There's going to be a lot
are
of
inside this box. What is in this box is something that they said cannot be built. There is only one in existence and is the key to incomprehensible power. And I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like you have this one thing that is it's the one of a kind thing, and they're leaving it up to you. That's a lot of trust. Also, I wonder what the safe is made out of, if it's able to contain that one thing in existence. So I mean, it says it's incomprehensible power too, so that's gotta be one fancy safe.
With this enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. Yours sincerely, your secret admirer. Winky face and a little heart around the whole thing. That's the end of the note. We take the key and we use it to unlock a box next to the note. We then pick up a curious eyepiece. So there's also a riddle here, right? It says, "Feed me and I shall survive. Give me a drink."
Give me a drink and I shall die. Feed me and I... Is that a spider, I guess? I don't know. Unless it's like not an animal and something else.
And I shall die. Oh, is it a dog? This is kind of good. Right, audience, do you know what this
Dog's
is? You
trick,
have 2
though.
seconds. 1, 2,
I said a
no,
spider.
You figured it out. You just like it's fire.
Correct.
I got
it's
it.
fire.
We noticed that there's a button on
That was way off.
each leg of the safe, right? And we push the one that says fire, right? And then we do a few more puzzles and we manage to loosen a plaque. And behind the plaque is a lens. And that lens fits into the eyepiece. Now we can see things that we couldn't before. Ooh. What's that?
I can see my soul, man. I can see all my
You could see the stains too. No.
feelings as colors and emotions in front of me.
Walking around the front, we see a panel that was not visible before. We slide it across, and then we insert our key very sensually. And then we open the safe with great care. And inside is a small puzzle box.
That has another room inside it. But yeah, like this I did not play this game specifically, so but I have played many different types of this genre back in the day when Adobe Flash was a thing. Like I think like when I was a kid, I used to go to this website that had Flash games and spend a lot of time playing these point and click adventure escape rooms. They were, I mean, like once you solve it, obviously, then you solved it and you can move on. But I remember spending a lot of time with these types of games as a kid.
This is the babushka doll of games. Big box, smaller box within the box. We get our small puzzle box, we do some more puzzles on it, and then we open up the side of the small box.
Yeah, it's a smaller box.
There's a note here, and it's dated February 11th.
3 days before Valentine's Day.
It states, "My research continues at a snail's pace." Whoever is writing this is trying to find the, quote, final element. They call it null.
But Jeff, what is null?
Null is the element between earth and fire. And
Isn't null just not oh, what was it like? I learned it, but it was a term in programming, but I forgot already. My memory sucks. Null. Yeah, I don't know. It's like some sort of error.
And between water and air.
So like steam and smoke.
But what's the one that is in the middle of what's there?
Gas.
Gas. He's trying to find gas.
He also states that the people that belong to the circle are petty fools, blinded by dark arts, and they're greed and such, and they always want things. It also says, alchemy is not the pursuit of gold, it is the pursuit of this. The thing in the middle of the 4 elements. Now that's the end of the note, right? And we can see in the corner that this is note 1 of 7. Oh,
so you're playing Puzzle Box Slenderman, right? The more pages you get, the more impending doom awaits, I guess. Maybe Tommy Wiseau shows up somehow and steals the box from you.
It's like Slenderman, 7 pages.
I swear I didn't watch this.
So we continue to solve puzzles, and we're doing the thing, and over there, and look, it's a bit of a montage, but not really, until one of the puzzles unlocks a projector.
Like, honestly, I probably would play this type of game, like, on my own time. You're like, I don't know how far I'll get, but this is something I would play. Yeah, if I remember right, also on Steam, there's, like, at least 4 of these, but I think the Internet Historian only did the first one.
Look at the projector, and it's a man wearing a top hat sitting at a desk. So he also has this puzzle box in front of him, right? Is he the one who put the puzzle box there? Is that what they're saying?
I think that's the insinuation, yes.
His face is scratched out, however. We activate our eyepiece and we look through it again, and suddenly we can see that the word trial is scrawled behind him. What on earth could that mean? Except that we haven't bought the full game and this is just a demo.
They've only played the demo. I mean, it did say it was overwhelmingly positive, right?
What on earth could that mean? Except that we haven't...
Oh, that's what the trial... I thought it was like the trial, but then... I don't like. I thought the trial meant something as in something in the game as you had to endure a trial, not that your trial for the game has ended. Wow, it's been a long day.
Bought the full game, and this is just
positive.
Demo.
He just uses it to unlock another part of the box.
Oh, okay.
So we continue on with the puzzle box until another section pops out.
So it was part of our... Okay.
Note 2.
I can't believe this is happening on the 8th of May.
Nearly a month later.
I know. Warren, why don't you have a turn at this one? We've given you your amphetamine shot. He's 83 years old, but he's still got some power left in him.
This note states that the null element has actually been observed by man's cultures. The Tibetans call it space, and to the Hindus it was ether. There is a recurring presence of a hexagonal...
Yeah, my look is like Tommy's right now. It's like space. The final frontier?
glyph. The symbol has been repeated by cultures centuries apart.
So whoever wrote this note, right, thinks that they will be recognized. Aha, you will be lauded and well known and such once they hold the very first distilled sample of Null in their hands. Oh, it's sticky and it's all over my arms. At present, most
Is that why you can see it with the lens?
people are skeptical. Aha, I do not believe in the Null. I only believe in some. But we continue to do more puzzles. And then we reach another note, which will tell us more stuff. June 21st. Oh my god. The man who's writing the note has discovered Null. All he needed was a human subject.
That's all you ever need.
Oh no.
Now, he's done all this
You are
research
the
and he's
subject,
kind
right?
of sleepy. He's not paying attention. So he goes into this chamber thing without disabling the mechanism. Oh no.
Somehow he passed out and he woke up and boom, he had Null.
He had succeeded. Aha! The Null element is very interesting. It is neither energy nor matter. Okay. But he has already made great strides in the study
Tastes
of it.
like refined
And he
beans.
knows how light refracts off of it. Interesting. And tonight he's opening a bottle of wine to celebrate. So, back to puzzle solving. Ding, 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 ding. It's open. Then we find our fourth note. This one is
And
dated
another box.
July 15th. Oh my god, just 11 days after Independence Day. I can't believe it. The research into the Null element continues. The researcher is now convinced that somehow this ties to his soul. Oh, I'm spiritual
Right.
now.
If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
And it derives a colossal energy from some.
that
The
movie's
researcher
great.
has fashioned a device through which to channel and focus that energy. It's like the spirit bomb in Dragon Ball Z. But he is fearful of it because eventually he has to release it on Frieza and it could destroy the entire planet. He lacks understanding of how to control it. Back to puzzles.
Wait, like, so the notes say they're not sure how to control it, right? But this box within a box within a box within a box supposedly has it and is contained and controlled. So, I mean, I guess there's more pages to find out, so maybe he does, or whoever writes it finds a way to control it.
Note 5, July 29th. Oh my god, just 21 days after 9/11. A new discovery has shaken the researcher to his core. Oh, Jeff, tell us about the refracted lens, why don't you?
So, he fashioned a lens from it. And this lens is also what we've got in the game. So when you look through it, you can see things that you can't see with the naked eyes. But to wear this lens is troubling and exhausting. It shows visions that are beyond comprehension.
Yeah.
The deeper into
Right.
the earth he went, the darker the visions got. For this reason, he can no longer visit his wine cellar. He's relocating his studies and pretty much his entire life to the North Tower.
Puzzle time. Let's do some puzzles. We do the puzzles. There's a fox, a chicken, and a bag of flour. Now, how would you get it across this boat when you don't take one?
I solved this puzzle. It was in another internet historian video. I think it was... Oh, what was it? No, I think it was like cooking. I think it was the In the Field video about cooking where him and Samito at the end went to did a role-playing game and Samito went to a insane asylum. So yeah, and then one of the questions of the, I guess the psych exam was this question more or less. So I believe I solved it in that video.
Time. The answer is you killed the chicken and the fox.
Oh,
and
no.
you eat all the flour before you...
No. Yeah, that's flour. That's just flour. But I mean, if that's a solution, then kill the chicken, and then prep it. I guess use the flour to coat it, fry it up, and share it with the fox and befriend it. Maybe.
Quite parched, so you drink the river water.
Oh.
Right, note 6, August 9th. Oh my god. Warren's birthday. Happy birthday, Warren.
Thank you.
The researcher states that the circle was right all along.
Ooh.
What? That's a twist. He discovers a passage in the Scriptus Noctis. In this
Right.
passage, there is an incantation, and he wants to do this incantation real bad. Oh, ever since I saw it, I wanted to do it. But we need an energy source to drive it. Now, the researcher finally has that energy source. Now, on this night, he plans to summon a Staroth, which is what the Babylonians called Ishtar. Show us
Okay.
what it looks like, Jeff.
This is Ishtar. Woo!
The spirit will be able to discover all of the secrets. Have you got a secret? Well, he...
I think Stargate mentioned Ishtar as well. I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, so I know they've dabbled in mythologies quite a bit, so...
He knows it. And then all of the knowledge of the null element will belong to
That
the
is
researchers.
a big book.
Finally, back to
Poor
puzzles.
spine.
We're doing the thing. We're solving a Sudoku. We're doing an
Ooh.
acrostic. Quick,
Oh,
Jeff.
what?
What's a 4-letter word for sexual intercourse? That's right. Love. So,
Aw.
we're doing some puzzles, and we're doing a thing, and we find our last note. Finally. Tired of reading. It's August 15th now. Oh my god. Just 121 days from Christmas. The incantation did not work. What? And Astaroth did not appear. Even bigger disappointment. And the visions have also increased. Oh, I can see
Oh,
so
no.
much. And the researcher can no longer stay.
Is the visions increasing because he hasn't slept? And then he's just seeing things just because he hasn't slept for a while or something like that? I don't, or something. I feel like there's a logical explanation for these visions.
In one place for very long.
Or take the lens off.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
seen
Yeah, or
so
do
much
that.
Now, the researcher tries to keep an eye on the visions and stuff. Oh, what if they get me? But he can't wear the lens all the time because it hurts. My eyes hurt. It stings. And so he has resorted to mixing a solution for the pain. So he's going to wear these very painful lenses, but then just take like tons of aspirin and opiates, I suppose.
Well, he says he mixes a
Sure.
pain solution. I just like to think it's straight whiskey. I like to think he's
Right.
just fucking hammered with these goggles on.
Now, he lays it out plain.
Even
He says,
more
for
stuff
those who
appears."
find this journal and follow me and such, I lack the power to describe what's happening. There is no concept within the human sphere that can explain it, obviously. And the
Okay.
house is so much larger now, and the rooms are everywhere. Off we go to do more puzzles. We complete the puzzle box. A door opens, and
Ooh,
out of thin air,
Stonehenge.
a bright white light is coming. Warren, come on. Oh, beautiful. Now, bright white light is coming from it, and we are
Right.
flung into it.
Ooh,
Now, all
that's
of a
null,
sudden,
right?
We are on a walkway, and there's another puzzle box.
And another
Over there's another note. It seems like the researcher has also ended up there at some point. Let me help you. I'm going to try and guide you through this path. Although I hope you never showed up here, because this is the worst place to be.
But what? Didn't the notes guide you there? So it was intended to get.
Why'd you leave the note in the safe telling
Yeah.
me to come get the greatest shit of all time?
Yeah.
We solve the puzzle box, and then the door opens in front of us, and the game ends, and we get an ominous note. We have taken the first step on a long and arduous and tedious
rooms are
journey.
everywhere.
And it also says, I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way out, not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped in the whatever as I am. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many rooms ahead.
What a anticlimactic
Questions.
ending.
What's up with like rooms and puzzles? Because like I get that, alright, the element is null. But then it's like, what's that got to do with rooms?
I had the same question. I was like, why is this called The Room if it's all about saves or whatever? I think they
Yeah.
wrote this game with the intent.
Oh, so there's 4 rooms and then a VR, which I assume it's a completely different thing and not a rehash of a previous one like some companies would do. But there's also the making of the room on Flickr. I have not heard of that site in a long time. So yeah, I was right. There was multiple rooms.
Intention that they were going to do 4 of them.
Oh, I see. More questions. Who's the circle?
It's just referred to in the notes, but the circle, from what I understand, is sort of like a religious cult. They want
Okay.
the power of the null.
For what?
I think they just want to summon ancient gods, to be honest.
That's pretty
Ishtar,
neat.
right?
Yeah, don't you want to summon?
Not really. I'm kind of a god here on Earth. You know who I really hate? People who play this on the computer when they could play this on the phone. You know who Warren, really? Ace? Different races of people. Women. Warren, how could you say these things?
I gotta add a new flavor to the Billionaire Boys, lads.
Yeah, fucking, it's very spicy. Very, very spicy. Can't believe they cancel Warren Buffett and he's broke now and he can't even use PayPal.
Oh
What a story,
no.
Mark.
One, like, we really shoehorned in the room. Yeah, I shoehorned in my own reference at the beginning too. Because they're both called the Root. Like, the Root. The Root. So, yeah, that was the room explained. But I mean, they do have at least four games out. I didn't check if the VR one is out there or there, but yeah. It'd be like, I feel like to me it'd be interesting to play through them, but like, I have other games to play on my own time too. So that'll be far down on the list. But yeah, that was entertaining. Like, I was not expecting it to be like a step-by-step guide, nor was it, which is good. It's just the absurdity of the story and explaining how it's the room and not call it the safes. But yeah, it's just very reminiscent of the early Flash games of escape rooms and stuff like that. It just looks better because it's an actual game and not on Flash. So yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.